Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 6th. Dear students, today we will learn about the habitat and adaptation. So, dear students, habitat is the living place of the living organism. So, a place where any living organism live is called its habitat. For example, cactus plant lives in desert. So, desert is the habitat of cactus plant. Trees, these deodar trees, grow in forests. That means forests are the habitat of the deodar tree. Similarly, the lion lives in forests, dense forests. So, dense forests are the habitat of the lion. So, every living organism has its own habitat, whether it is plant, whether it is animal. Some plants live in the desert area, some plants live in water, meaning their habitat is water. Some plants live on land, meaning their habitat is land. And adaptation. Adaptation means the modifications to plants or animals with which they survive, with which they can withstand the conditions at a particular habitat. For example, in the desert area, there is scarcity of water. So the plants or animals which live on desert area have modified their body parts, means they have adopted themselves in such a condition, in such a manner that they can withstand these harsh conditions at a particular habitat. For example, the camel lives in the desert. There is a shortage of water in the desert. So what the camel do, the camel has a hump at its back which stores water and which stores fat, so that if a camel that moves in the desert for 7 days, even a week, or we can say it can live without water and without food, because the fat stored in its hump, the water stored in its hump, in its stomach, that he consumes during whole. It means the camel adopted to such conditions. If we take an ox or a goat in the desert area, you can't be able to live for a week without food and water, because the cow or the ox is not adapted to such conditions. So this is adaptation. So every plant or every animal, or we can say every living organism, is adapted to a particular type of adaptation in a particular habitat. So dear students, we will discuss some other important topics from the habitat and adaptation. This was just the introduction of the habitat and adaptation, and we will discuss these adaptations in different animals and plants and different habitats in detail. Stay connected. Allah bless you all.